right, so I wanted to show you Gizmo's behaviors that he's been working on. He's been doing a really good job, unless the cat is out, and then he can't focus at all because he loves the cat very much, and it's a big distraction. So, all right, so we're just going to go through the basics that he's been working on. So just some reminders. When it is a new behavior, I want you to say yes and follow up with a treat. As he gets better, you can start doing several behaviors together, right? Like you might do watch me, sit down, come, and that could all be for one treat. But that's after he's gotten really comfortable doing the training with you. When you're training him, you can mix up his dog food with a little bit of other treats, so he has a mixture and he's getting what he would be eating anyway, plus some bonus rewards. And then make sure you practice in different locations in the house, practice in the backyard, practice on walks, so that he can do his training anytime, anywhere. So he can focus. We can get a good 20-minute lesson in, but when you're practicing at home, maybe just work with him for 10 minutes at a time so that you're walking away from the lesson with him still wanting more. Good. So right now he's laying down and being oh so good. So I'm going to go ahead and just reward him. Even though I didn't ask him to lay down, I love that he is choosing to lay down, because he could be pulling my pants or grabbing a sock or barking, right? But he is just laying down and focusing, and I love that. So we want to pay attention to him when he is just being calm and good and offering really nice behaviors. So I'm going to start out with a touch cue. So touch is a little nose bump to your palm. Good. Gizmo, touch. Yes. Good. So I'm going to yes right when his nose hit. And then treat, and his treats, we're going to tear him up and make him teeny tiny, because he's teeny tiny. Good. Gizmo, touch. Yes. Good. Sometimes I have to like move my hand just a itsy bit forward just to make the connection, but that's okay. He'll get better. Touch. Yes. So the touch is a way to get him closer to you. The touch can help him focus. It can help him redirect back to you. It can be an alternative way to call him to come. Touch. Yes. Good boy. We'll go into our watch me next. So watch me is fist to your chin. Gizmo. Watch me. Watch me. Yes. Good boy. Good. On the watch me, he can be sitting, laying down. It doesn't matter. I'm just looking for eye contact. So Gizmo, watch me. Yes. Good boy. Very nice. Good. All right. So next we'll do sit and down. So down, I'm standing up straight, but where Gizmo is at right now, I pretty much have to come all the way down here to get the full down. But as you're working with him, I want you to think about being able to have your hand come a little bit higher, till eventually you could just stand straight up and say down. So I'm going to get him out of position so we can get our sit. So Gizmo, touch. Good boy, good boy. Sit. Oh, okay. So we've been working on down a lot. So he sat and then laid down. So in that moment, I love that he still is offering me nice behavior, but I had not asked for the down yet. I asked for sit. So I'm just going to ignore it, right? I'm not going to give any feedback, and I will ask again. If all of a sudden he's laying down just all the time, what I can do is go back and just focus on sitting for a while, get him where he's going, okay, I got the sit, and then we'll bring the down back in. Touch. Good boy. There we go, okay. Sit. Yes. Something else I can do is just, well, it's the same thing, I guess, is not always ask for the down right after the sit. Touch. Good boy, sit. Watch me. Yes. He's like, let me throw that down in there. Good boy. Good. Gizmo. Sit. Oh. Gizmo, come. Sit. Yes. Good. All right. Watch me. Watch me. Down. Yes. Good boy. Good job. Okay. So we have sit. Watch me. Down for Gizmo and our touch. All right, let's go into stay. Hey, quiet. Quiet. Got a new puppy in the house. Gizmo, come. Good boy. Good. Sit. All right, so we're gonna work on stay next. Stay is really new for Gizmo. Right, it is in the baby stages, so I'm not gonna go crazy far away, but I'll just show you how to start out with it. And then you just slowly build upon it and help him get better and better. Oh, okay. So just reminders on our stay. Our stay is a flat palm, okay? When you're doing stay, I'm gonna slowly add in movement, right? So just a little bit of distractions. Oh, sorry, that dog keeps barking. Duration, so how long can he stay, and then distance. And right now I haven't gone too far away with distance, but we will slowly add that in. I'm gonna get onto this doggy. Hey, quiet. Quiet. Gizmo, come. Good. Sit. Stay. So I'm just gonna take little baby steps, keeping my eyes on him for the most part. Okay. Get back reward. Good. Gizmo, watch me. Stay. Now, Gizmo's been playing this morning, so he's probably a little bit tired. So I feel like his energy's a little, he gets into crazy Gizmo mode. He's very focused right now. Good. Gizmo, watch me. Stay. So I could just keep doing this for a little bit, right? Slowly adding in movement, slowly adding in a little more distance. And I'm always going to come back to him and reward. So he gets a treat for being calm and still and not moving. Watch me. Okay. Good boy. Good. So you could do it if he's sitting and goes into the down, totally fine. I wouldn't want him like sit down. But if he did one position change, that would be fine. And at any point, if we're doing the stay and he breaks the stay, so, maybe I've gone a little too far. If he gets out of position, I want to quickly get him back into position. So I would just say, sit. I would probably move my body in towards him a little bit. I always want to release the stay, right? I want to make sure I say, okay, and pat my leg. So if he breaks the stay before I've released him, my job is to quickly get him back into position. So I want to get him back into position as soon as possible. So that way he doesn't ever think he could just leave a stay. I also want to make it easier. So if I'm like, well, he's broken his stay 2 times, I need to change my behavior, make it easier so he can get it correct. So I'll go back. I won't go as far away. I won't do it for as long. So he can get a few correct, and then we'll build it back up. Gizmo, touch. Y'all, that was good. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Stay. Might turn my back. Stay. Yes. The idea is it shouldn't matter what I'm doing. His job is to stay. If my cat walked through the room, all bets are off. He would probably chase Salem right down. Watch me. Okay. Good job. Good job. Good. All right. We have just started. Oh, no. We've worked on off. We've started leave it. We've worked on coming when called. So cute. For off, if he is putting his paws up on you and you don't want him to, or jumping up on something, the cue for off is just pointing towards the floor. So what I would do a lot of times to practice is I would sit in a chair and I might pat my legs and talk to him. And if he got up, I would tell him hello and then I would say off. And a few times I treated him for getting off, but we take the treat out of that fairly quickly. But that way we know that he understands off and you just point away from you for the off. When you're doing coming when called, you can do this cue if he is looking at you. You can also pat your legs and get excited. Gizmo, come. I tend to step back a lot because moving away will help him. Gizmo, come. Make little kissy noises. Good boy. Good. Let's go this way. Gizmo, come. Yes. Oh, right here. Good boy. Okay. Gizmo, come. All right. Gizmo. Gizmo, come. Uh-oh, he's stuck. Come. Good. Oh, there you go. There you go. Good boy. Good job. Oh, there you go. Good job. Oh, there you go. Nice. 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 Okay, so I want to show you where we've started on leave it. Leave it means don't touch it. Don't pick it up. It's the idea that good things come from you, not from the ground. Boy, this is sometimes hit or miss. So I'm going to come down here with him. I'm going to put the treat out and say leave it. If he goes, or I'm going to put the treat out. If he goes for it, I'll say leave it. When he backs off, I'll say yes and then treat with my other hand. So, Gizmo. Oh, come here. All right, ready? Leave it. Yes. Good boy. Leave it. Yes. Good boy. Good. Leave it. Leave it, Gizmo. Yes. I really would like him to start to look up at me on the leave it, not just stare at the treat. But that's okay. He's doing good. He's showing self-control. All right, and so the other leave it, I'm going to put it down on the floor and cross it off. So Gizmo, leave it. Leave it. Yes. Good boy. Good job. So he kind of started to inch close to it, and I gave a little so I'm just letting him know, like, you know, not what I'm looking for. Leave it. Yes. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Gizzy. So I'm going to drop it on this next one. Leave it. Yes, good boy. So I am always ready to pounce on it, right? So you might see me like, because I definitely want to get to it before he does, because I don't want him to think that he just needs to be faster. Leave it. Yes. Oh, that was good. That was good. I don't know if you can see it in the camera that well, but he did good. Once I crossed it off, he backed away. So you're going to practice it in your palm, right? Holding it. Just put your fist around it if he goes for it. Practice it on the ground, crossing it off. And then the last one you can do, I was dropping it from right here, but you can drop it from above, leave it, and block it with your foot. Yes. Good boy. All right, I just want to make sure. Covered everything. So you got watch me, sit, down, touch, stay, come, got your leave it, off, pointing away, and I think that's it of what we've done in the 2 weeks. Sometimes he gets a little bit bitey, like especially in the evenings if he's really pumped up. So, you know, if I was going to try to have him on the couch with me, if he got too grabby, I would first try to give him other things to put in his mouth. So like another toy, maybe a soft toy and some kind of like rubber toy that he can mouth on. So it's not me, but he's still getting to like relieve the mouthing he wants to do. If that's too much, I'll just put him on the floor. Like if he keeps getting grabby, then it's like, oh, okay, we're not gonna snuggle right now. He loves stealing socks, so watching socks and shoes that are down, but having a little toy basket that you can redirect him to, and that if he's trying to pull out toys, you can give him something that is appropriate for him to have. Are you listening? Yes. Okay. All right. Can't wait to see you.